Carlos Alcaraz's insane lifestyle is not what you think. Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and turn on post notifications so you never miss our new content. Today, we're peeling back the layers on one of tennis's most electrifying young stars, Carlos Alcaraz. We all see his dedication on the tennis court, but have you ever wondered what his off-court life is like? So without further ado, let's get straight into this. Carlos Alcaraz Garcia was born on May 5, 2003, in the city of Murcia in southeastern Spain. Raised in a country with a rich history of tennis talent, Alcaraz quickly developed a passion for the sport, starting his journey on the court at a very young age. While not much is public about his early childhood, it's known that his love for tennis began when he was just 4 years old. Then, his father, also named Carlos, introduced him to the sport. His father, a former footballer and restaurateur, played a crucial role in fostering Alcaraz's love for the game. Growing up in Spain, Alcaraz was inspired by fellow Spaniard Rafael Nadal, one of the greatest players of all time. From an early age, he admired Nadal's powerful game and fighting spirit, which he now emulates on the court. Despite his father's initial resistance to fully commit Carlos to tennis due to the uncertainties of pursuing a professional sports career, Alcaraz's undeniable talent quickly emerged. At the age of 8, Alcaraz began training at the Equalite Sports Academy in Villena, near Alicante, run by former top-ranked player Juan Carlos Ferrero. His potential was quickly recognized, and Ferrero would later become his coach, providing him with expert guidance and mentorship. In addition to his rigorous tennis training, Alcaraz was also focused on his education. The young Spaniard worked hard to maintain a balance between his academic responsibilities and his passion for tennis. Let's briefly talk about his career now. Carlos Alcaraz's professional tennis career began when he was just 15 years old. His performance in his early years displayed immense potential, and he has since grown into one of the sport's most promising young talents. In 2018, Alcaraz made his ITF men's circuit debut, and just a year later, in 2019, he won his first ITF title in Portugal. These victories set him apart as one to watch, marking the beginning of a promising career. By the end of 2019, Alcaraz had won 3 ITF titles and made his debut on the ATP Tour at the Rio Open. It was evident that this young Spaniard was quickly ascending the ranks, thanks to his aggressive playing style and tenacity on the court. In 2020, he claimed his first ATP Challenger title in Trieste, Italy, becoming the second youngest player to win a Challenger event. Later that year, he won 2 more Challenger titles in Barcelona and Alicante. In 2021, Alcaraz qualified for his first Grand Slam main draw at the Australian Open. His Grand Slam breakthrough came later that year at the US Open, where he became the youngest player in the Open era to reach the quarterfinals, notably defeating the 3rd seed Stefanos Tsitsipas in a thrilling 5-set match. These impressive results catapulted him into the global limelight and the top 50 of the ATP rankings. Since then, Alcaraz has continued to make waves in the tennis world, showcasing his power, precision, and exceptional maturity on the court, which belies his young age. His progress and talent have led many experts to believe that he could be the next big thing in men's tennis, with some even suggesting that he could fill the void that will be left by the eventual retirement of legends like Roger Federer, Rafael Nadal, and Novak Djokovic. However, Alcaraz remains grounded amidst the growing expectations. With a strong team around him, including his coach and former world number 1 Juan Carlos Ferrero, he continues to focus on his development and to carve his own path in the sport. At the Madrid Open, a day after his 19th birthday, he defeated 5-time Madrid champion, world number 4 and 3rd seed Rafael Nadal in the quarterfinals, becoming the first teenager to defeat him on clay. The next day, he defeated world number 1 and top seed Novak Djokovic in the semifinals for his 6th straight top 10 win, becoming the youngest player to do so since 2004. He also became the first player in history to defeat both Djokovic and Nadal on clay. In the final, he defeated defending champion and world number 3, Alexander Zverev, to win his 4th season title, defeating the top 3 seeds in 3 consecutive matches. Alcaraz withdrew from the Australian Open on January 7th due to a hamstring injury in his right leg sustained while training. He lost the world number 1 ranking after the tournament to champion Novak Djokovic. He held the number 1 spot for a total of 20 weeks. Alcaraz won his 7th title at the Argentina Open in Buenos Aires in his first tournament back for the 2023 season at the Golden Swing in South America, defeating 2nd seed Cameron Norrie. He became the event's first teen winner. He reached back-to-back finals while defending his title at the Rio Open, his 10th overall as a teenager, tied with Jimmy Connors, Michael Chang, and Leighton Hewitt. He won his 100th career match at the Indian Wells Masters, defeating 31st seed Talon Griekspoor to advance to the 4th round, making him the 2nd fastest player to reach this milestone after John McEnroe and faster than the Big Three. He advanced to the semifinals after Jack Draper retired and after defeating 8th seed Felix Auger-Aliassime. He defeated 11th seed Jannik Sinner in straight sets to reach the final in a highly anticipated match. He defeated 5th seed Daniil Medvedev, who was on a 19-match winning streak, to win his 8th career title and 3rd Masters 1000 title, becoming the first player to do so since Roger Federer in 2017. Let's talk about his endorsements and contracts now. As a rapidly rising tennis star, Carlos Alcaraz has already garnered the attention of numerous high-profile sponsors. Alcaraz signed a deal with Nike, one of the biggest sportswear brands in the world, early in his career. This is a prestigious partnership, as Nike is known for sponsoring some of the biggest names in tennis, including Rafael Nadal and Serena Williams. Babolat is a popular tennis equipment brand, particularly known for its rackets. Alcaraz uses Babolat rackets on the court, showcasing the brand at the sport's highest level. Alcaraz also has a sponsorship deal with German car manufacturer BMW. BMW is a German automobile and motorcycle manufacturing company. In July 2022, Alcaraz announced via his social media accounts that he'd partnered with BMW as a brand ambassador on a multi-year deal. Alcaraz is currently coached by fellow countryman and former world number 1 Juan Carlos Ferrero, who has been with him since 2017 and has guided him to his first ATP Masters 1000 and Miami titles in 2021. Comparisons to Rafael Nadal, the 22-time Grand Slam champion and clay court specialist, have been widely made. On the other hand, Alcaraz is developing his own style, combining electrifying movement, ground strokes, and deft drop shots while aiming to compete at the highest level on all surfaces. According to Forbes, Alcaraz's on-court earnings in August 2022 were $5.9 million, with off-court earnings of $5 million, for a total of $10.9 million. According to his ATP Tour earnings to date, he has earned $15,536,017 in prize money. Alcaraz has won $3,706,706 so far in 2023, with major slams at Roland Garros, Wimbledon, the US Open, and the ATP Tour Finals. But how does he spend that much money? Like most professional athletes, Alcaraz likely invests a significant portion of his earnings back into his career. This could include training, coaching, travel, fitness, recovery, and nutrition costs, which are all critical elements to maintaining and enhancing his performance on the tennis court. In interviews, Alcaraz has mentioned the importance of education, so he may invest some of his earnings into his academic pursuits. Beyond that, given his young age and rapid rise to fame, it's also likely that he's working with financial advisors to manage his growing wealth responsibly, which may include saving and investing for the future. From a personal perspective, Alcaraz is known to be a humble and grounded individual. He's close to his family and has often spoken about the importance of his roots in Murcia, Spain. Given his age and focus on his career, there may be less emphasis on lavish spending or extravagant lifestyle choices than one might see with other young athletes. It's also worth noting that professional athletes often contribute to charitable causes. While there isn't specific information on Alcaraz's charitable giving as of my last update, it wouldn't be surprising if a portion of his earnings went towards philanthropy, particularly as his career progresses. The Spanish tennis player shared a photo on social media with a BMW Next, which he received as a gift. This model costs only €90,000, which is quite reasonable given its extraordinary heritage. With the money Carlos Alcaraz received at the start of his career, I could upgrade from this car to an impressive Ferrari LaFerrari. This Ferrari car is worth $1.3 million, making it one of the most modern vehicles on the market. In terms of specifications, it has a V12 engine that can produce up to 960 horsepower. That's all for today, folks. What do you think about Carlos Alcaraz's insane lifestyle? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more exciting content. Until next time, keep the game spirit alive.